Namaste, I'm Neelam Harjani, the founder of Inspire Yoga, and I'm here to take you on a journey. Often people say, going to go for a workout, I'm going to go for a yoga class. But to me, yoga is a work in. It's an inward journey. And we use the body to bring our awareness to the present moment, to the physical. But we don't stop there. We transcend the body and get into the mind. We start to realize what the levels of energy are, what it is to really feel joy and peace from within. Sometimes when I say, I'm a yoga instructor, I'll be met with a following question, which is, can you do a handstand? Can you do a pigeon? Can you balance on one hand and stand on your pinky fingers? And at the end of the day, to me, that's acrobatics, and that's the level of the body. But when we glorify these advanced poses for the sake of doing them, or for the sake of perhaps even taking a photo so we can put it on our Instagram, then all we're doing is we're glorifying stage one. It's almost like repeating grade 1 100 times and not realizing that we can actually deepen our learning by moving on to the grades. And so when we move on to the grades, then we really realize the richness of this practice. It's like getting a beautifully ripe, full orange and peeling it and just savoring the oils and the smells of the peel and throwing out the fruit. It's really in the fruit where the nutrition and all the vitamins and minerals are. So instead of throwing out the fruit, which to me is the meditative aspect of yoga, it's the inward journey of yoga, let's savor it. Let's use the peel so that we can access it. And that is the purpose of Inspire Yoga. That is the purpose of what I want to share with you, which is this journey inward, using the body to access your mind. And in doing so, are you ready? Are you ready to find that freedom? Are you ready to release that chronic pain, whether it's in your lower back, whether it's your hips, the stiff shoulders, the neck, the inability to fall asleep? Are you ready to actually surrender to that body and find that sense of self-healing? And that sense of self-healing really comes in from a deeper connection, the deeper connection when we're in touch with our energy, when we're in touch with our spirituality, when we're in touch with what's happening on a psychological level. And this is the journey I'm taking you on. My sincere intention here is to empower you, is to really give you a toolbox to open up and have all the techniques up your sleeve to be able to practice on your own, so that we can connect with our body and we can ascertain what we need each day, because each day is different and each one of us is different. So let's honor these differences rather than routinizing a general class structure. Let's come back to the individual. When we're able to find what it is that we need and give our body that, that's when the beauty happens. That's when the blossoming happens. That's exactly what health is all about, right? If it was a generalist approach, we would all be taking the same magic pill and it would miraculously give us all the benefits we needed. But it's not. First, we need to find out the diagnosis. We need to then have the medication prescribed to us that's suitable. And for some people, the medication is suitable, and for some people, it's actually toxic. So once we realize what it is our body needs, what it is our mind needs, and then ascribing the asanas, the meditation, the pranayama, the breathing all together to what is most suitable, this is how we optimize a practice. This is how we deepen. And this is the secret of yoga. Traditionally, yoga was prescribed by the Guru Shishya Parampara, which is the student-teacher relationship. It was a one-on-one practice, because unless the teacher doesn't understand what the student needs, how are they supposed to develop that journey? And only once the student fully trusts their teacher, then they can allow a sense of surrender and accept what asanas, what program it is to be developed. And this is exactly it. But what I want to do is give you the manual so that you can start to bring awareness to yourself with the techniques, with the tools, and then optimize every single day, optimize your energy, optimize how you're feeling inside and out. Because really, what's the point in fitting into the skinny jeans, having this ripped six-pack, if inside we're exhausted, we're depressed, we're depleted? Isn't it a balance where the body is healthy and the mind is healthy? That is true balance. I'm coming to you as a student, as a learner myself. I have had a practice of 20 years. I have spent hundreds and thousands of dollars on programs and deepening my learning, and so much time just delving into the philosophy and into the practice. But we're all on a journey as students. We're all learning. Every day teaches us something if we're open to answer, if we're open to receive that message. And so I'm just sharing what I've received. I'm just sharing what I've seen in my own practice and while I'm teaching, hundreds of clients, and how those one-on-one connections have really sparked something in me where it's helped me realize something about myself, something about a deeper connection, something about how I can anatomically also support my clients. And that's what I'm here to share, as a place where we can grow together, explore together, and really flourish together. My journey hasn't been one where I've just entered a studio and decided I'm a teacher. I came from a background of finance. I used to be an investment banker. And it was really life that was my teacher. It was really life where I came to a crossroads where I was on my knees. I was completely paralyzed with lower back pain at one point. I couldn't even get out of bed. I couldn't take a few steps down the road while my friends were out dancing the nights away in their 20s. It was a point where even if I had slept for 10, 12, 15 hours, I would wake up exhausted. And the biggest thing for me would be the will to start my day. And from there is when my journey with yoga began. And it really transcended my whole life. And it's in that journey that I discovered so much. And I'm in a place now where I find that it's my responsibility to give back. If you connect and you feel exhausted and you feel tired and if you feel in pain and broken, I've been there. And I want to share what I've done to help me get out of that situation so that you can do it for yourself as well. So I can hold your hand in that process. I start and I end each of my sessions with Namaste. And I love this Indian greeting because it's got such depth to it. It's not just hello and goodbye. It really is an honoring of my highest potential, honoring your highest potential. So it's not that I'm connecting with you physically. I'm really calling upon from my soul, from my depths, and acknowledging the greatness, the aspiration, your full potential that you can be. And that's changeless. That's joy. That's love. That's peace. And so from one soul to another, we're connecting on that depth of higher vibration. Namaste.